Amid Manchester City's recent brilliant wins and steady run of form, the spotlight naturally falls on the relentless goal machine Erling Haaland and the explosive sprints of Jeremy Doku. But there's another story that deserves just as much attention: the remarkable comeback of Phil Foden. His journey is a testament to perseverance and adaptability. Once a fading talent, even at risk of losing his place and spending more time on the bench, Foden has now claimed a regular starting spot, orchestrating play and controlling the tempo like never before. The 2023-24 season was Foden's personal peak. He scored 24 goals across all competitions and earned the PFA Player of the Year award. It seemed like the perfect launchpad for him to become a central figure in Pep Guardiola's system. But as the 2024-25 season began, both Foden's form and City's fortunes dipped sharply. The Englishman lost his spark, appearing hesitant and indecisive on the pitch. He was frequently subbed off early or forced to play as a fixed left winger. While this position allowed him to use his dribbling and left-foot finishing, it made him somewhat redundant in Guardiola's strict positional play system, which demands constant movement, overlapping runs, and high flexibility. Coupled with a disappointing Euro 2024, personally, despite England reaching the final, Foden went from a top attacking midfielder to a bench player under heavy psychological pressure. Fans started to worry, with many fearing he might be another academy star who burned bright too early, losing the creativity that once defined him. The biggest turning point came in the 2025-26 season, when Kevin De Bruyne, City's brilliant creative architect, left Manchester City. His departure left a massive gap in both playmaking and leadership, especially in the right half space where De Bruyne had dominated for nearly a decade. And that's exactly where the golden opportunity for Foden arose. If he wanted to maintain his peak career and become a true City icon, this was his moment to strike back. Pep handed Foden a completely new tactical role, freeing him from the restrictions of the wing. He was no longer just an inverted winger. Foden could now drift freely across the attacking half, operating like a number 10 or a false number 8, starting from the right, dictating tempo, creating sudden moments of magic, and becoming the key navigation point for the entire attack. The biggest difference came in City's operational structure. During build-up from the back, Foden often drops deep into midfield, forming a flexible triangle with defenders and midfielders like Nico Gonzalez and Bernardo Silva to escape pressure. His ability to operate in tight spaces and play one touch with both feet opens up multiple attacking options, quickly switching the play to the opposite wing or driving straight into central channels. When the ball moves higher up the pitch, Foden doesn't stick to a fixed position. He constantly drifts into the pockets between fullbacks and center-backs, a nightmare for defenders. This not only creates direct threats, but also opens space for Doku out wide or pulls defenders away, giving Haaland more room to exploit. In Zone 14, Foden has become a true attacking maestro. His line-breaking passes echo De Bruyne's style, but the key difference is that Foden's creativity is instinctive. He doesn't rely on pre-programmed patterns. Instead, he often uses short dribbles, sudden changes of direction, and clever moves to disrupt defensive structures before delivering killer passes. The Manchester derby was the perfect showcase of this transformation. Foden started on the right wing but constantly drifted inside, overloading midfield and giving City complete control of the game. In the end, he scored from the very half space that De Bruyne once dominated, a symbolic moment showing just how far he's come. Foden's revival is closely linked to Pep Guardiola's tactical adjustments. After the tough 2024-25 season, where City's strict positional play drew criticism for stifling creativity, Pep realized that too much rigidity was killing players' natural instincts. As he admitted, players have to feel they are allowed to make mistakes to dare to be creative. In 2025-26, Pep loosened the tactical reins, shifting from a rigid 4-2-3-1 to a dynamic system that moves between 4-1-4-1, 4-2-3-1, and sometimes even 4-3-3. Players were no longer forced to stay in fixed zones during build-up, but could rotate freely, forming triangles and combining more directly. This change completely unshackled Foden, allowing him to create real differences on the pitch. For example, with Nunez drifting inside to support Nico in controlling midfield, Foden was free to leave the right wing and slip into the gaps between the lines. He could now actively find space, receive the ball between opposition midfielders, and turn to attack directly. This setup, combined with high-impact players like Reinders, helped City maintain creativity without De Bruyne, while leaving opponents guessing and struggling to predict the tempo and direction of City's attacks. Top-level football is a mix of tactics, fitness, and perhaps most importantly, mentality. Foden's struggles in the 2024-25 season showed that even a great talent can lose themselves if inspiration and confidence are missing. Foden admitted he faced difficulties both on and off the pitch, making every touch feel heavy, uninspired, and hesitant, a far cry from the confident player he once was. But this season, everything has changed. Given a central role by Pep Guardiola, Foden has found complete trust from his coach and teammates. Feeling that faith, he plays differently now, unafraid of mistakes, willing to carry the ball, twist away from pressure, and attempt daring passes. He's rediscovered the qualities that made him a star: composure in tight spaces, two-footed skill, and inventive movement. Confidence has also unlocked his goal-scoring instincts, from a Champions League brace against Dortmund to a key strike in the Manchester derby. Most importantly, Foden isn't trying to be another De Bruyne. He's comfortable controlling games, dictating tempo, and making an impact with his own brand of creativity. At 25, Foden is entering his prime, not just relying on honed skills, but armed with renewed self-belief. And that belief allows every touch, every run, and every pass to carry freedom, flair, and the quality of a true star. Phil Foden's incredible rise at Manchester City has had a direct and clear impact on his standing with the England national team. After struggling at the start of the season, Foden faced a shock when he was left out of England's squad in September and October. A tough call by coach Thomas Tuchel, meant to send a message about competition. But with his explosive form, especially his freedom and ability to control games, Foden quickly proved himself. Just 2 months later, the 45-cap midfielder was back in England's squad for the November call-up, officially marking his international resurgence. In Tuchel's system, Foden is now expected to fill the role of a free number 10, or a deep-lying playmaker, helping to solve England's lack of creativity in midfield. Looking further ahead, the big target is the 2026 World Cup. If Foden continues to perform and develop in this maestro role, he's set to become one of the team's central, irreplaceable figures on the road to lifting football's most prestigious trophy.